mowed down the side of the street on the other side the other day. The only thing I've seen come out of this commission. You are putting people, I don't care if you raise it $3.
Can I ask you what services that you are applying, like what are you talking, what services would you like at your house?
Anything. We have no animal control. We have our neighbors' dogs running through our yard, killing our animals. And we were told when we called your police department that we have to shoot them. We have to shoot them.
Well, those are things that the people vote for.
Well, we didn't vote for you. Okay? We understand what's going on. We know exactly who was voted for and who was placed in their positions because you're a water girl.
I'm a water girl?
You're carrying their corrupt water. You know all of their corrupt dealings, and that's why you're here.
What corrupt dealings do they have?
Well,
I take quite an offense to this.
Well, honey, you wouldn't be here. How do you just waltz in? Somebody was elected for
I won my election. That is why I'm here.
Someone was a runner-up in that election and should be in that position.
And lost.
He got the next highest number of votes.
Who? A male? There was not a male running against me.
No, honey. In the previous election, against your father.
My father has nothing to do with my election.
Okay.
I think this is getting out of hand.
It really is. It really is. What I'm here to say is that you are putting people in this county in a bad position. Nobody really has a job that pays anything. People are trying their best to buy groceries. They're spending everything they have in gas just to get to and from work. Just to get to and from work. And then trying to feed a family on top of that. And then you guys want to pile on to it. Are you kidding?
We've not went up on your taxes.
Honey,
Are you read it?
You shouldn't be raising, I should not be paying you 1 cent more than I already do. Mm-hmm. Neither should anyone else in this county. Okay. We don't get anything for what we pay for.
Do you work?
That's your opinion.
I do not.
That is.
I lost my job.
Does your husband work? Do you have a husband?
He does work.
So does he not get a raise? Does he not deserve a raise at work ever?
Well, he doesn't.
Cool, but get one. Nobody's giving raises.
Right, exactly.
People are getting paid more.
And even if he got a raise, he would be 4%, and we're in 9% recession. Mm-hmm. So he's already behind 5%.
Mm-hmm. And you don't think the county is either? The county employees?
Well, I can see where the county could cut a whole lot of cost. Don't you?
Well, there's lots of things to discuss, and I wish that these people and you would come to meetings, or you would call me and talk to me.
Well, maybe
this is the first time I've ever spoke to you.
How about you have a meeting in your community, and you call your community together since you represent us?
What is West Brow? That they have a meeting. That is my community.
Who manages New Salem? Where's there been a meeting in New Salem?
That's not my responsibility to manage a meeting. We have a monthly meeting for the commissioners. I don't know why people can't come and speak or give me a call.
But you wouldn't.
I wouldn't what?
You wouldn't call a meeting and say, hey, people in my community.
We do call a meeting. Every month we have a public meeting here in this office.
I mean a meeting for your community for issues that affect our community.
Why don't you do it? Why don't you call one?
We're off the millage rate. Well, this is what this is for.
That's not my job to call a meeting.
I realize that there's not much that is your job. You said when you were running that it's not your job to let us know before you vote on things. It is not your job.
I have never said that.
Yes, you did, and it's recorded.
This has nothing to do with the millage rate.
Well, It really is
Because
getting.
we are maintaining the millage rate from last year. We're not going up on taxes.
Well,
The only taxes that you might
What
pay more is if you're.
happens, what happens
Just
at
let me
the end?
talk, if the actual appraisal of your property went up, just like mine did, I'm gonna wind up paying more taxes, but we've worked hard to keep this millage rate the same,
Well,
you know.
what happens at the end of the year when we're in a deeper recession or a depression and people cannot afford to send you a check? What happens?
Then we'll just have to work it out.
Then we don't have
Just like anywhere
government.
in the United
Right.
States, yeah.
So you don't want to have government? You don't have to have government
No, you
employees?
don't, we don't.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, sure, I don't know how that would work, but
I know
if
how
that's what you
it would
say.
work a whole lot better than it's working now.
Okay, no government.
Yes.
Okay,
Okay,
thank you.
thank you for coming. Okay, if there's no further, we'll go ahead and we'll adjourn our public hearing again. And I'll go ahead and call the meeting at 6:30, which is a little bit after 6, to order. And this is pertaining to the setting of our millage rate for 2022. I'll entertain a motion at maintaining the millage rate at 8.00 for the unincorporated. And I'll also entertain a motion to actually, the incorporated at 7.31%. Now, before I do this, I'll go ahead, I'll call the meeting to order. I'm gonna do a roll call, I'll make it official. And we do have a quorum, but I'll go ahead, Mr. Lowry.
Here.
Mr. Hartline.
Here.
Mr. Goff.
Here.
Bradford.
Here.
Chair's present. Okay. So I have read that. Is there any discussion or any questions pertaining to that, to the millage? I know all of you, been through this for weeks and weeks and months. But do I have a motion pertaining to the 8% and 7.31%?
I make the motion.
That we accept
Okay.
that?
Millage rate.
That you approve, okay. I have a motion, do I have a second?
I'll second.
Okay, I have a motion and a second, call a vote. Mr. Lowry,
Yes.
Mr. Hartline,
Yes.
Mr. Goff,
Yes.
Ms. Bradford?
Yes.
And chair votes yes. I do appreciate it. And at this time, if you want to add anything?
Nope.
Not, I entertain a motion to adjourn.
Make a motion to adjourn.
Okay, do I have a second?
Second.
Call a vote.
Yes.
Mr. Lowry,
Yes.
Mr. Hartline,
Yes.
Mr. Goff,
Yes.
Ms. Bradford?
Yes.
Chair votes yes. Appreciate everyone being here. Meeting adjourned.